Hello everybody, and welcome back to the 3-Star Dragon Ball Buddies. I'm Ken.
I'm Josh.
I'm Fong.
And this is your weekly Dragon Ball Super discussion podcast. How you guys doing this week?
Fong?
Hooray!
Why are you saying hooray?
I don't know, I watched the episode.
What'd you think?
Isn't that enough?
No.
Yeah, it happened.
Yeah, it happened.
Oh.
Josh, what did you think of this episode? Were you enthused or were you underwhelmed?
It was actually exactly what I thought it would be.
More of the same.
So, that's not good, but it's not horrible. It's close to horrible, but it's not horrible.
I still feel like they're doing a lot of, we gotta, set things up before we start doing action stuff.
And as you saw for the preview, they still got one more, at least.
Well,
there's actually no action in this episode, was there?
Well, there
This
was, but...
Did you not see Vegeta
Oh, yeah,
training
there
in
was.
Capsule Corp? He was dodging those lasers at 150 G? Come on.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a minute. But before we start talking about this week's episode, quick, let's workshop for last week's episode. We forgot to discuss something in the opening sequence that Fong wanted to talk about.
Yes.
Oh yeah, so in the opening sequence, there's this character, this little alien guy that's bothering Mr. Satan, and you guys didn't know about it, which I don't blame you, but that character is from a manga that Akira Toriyama wrote recently called Jacko the Space Patrolman, and I know at the end of that manga, I haven't read it myself, but at the end of it, it ties into Dragon Ball, like the beginning of it, so it's sort of prequel, I guess.
So it's like the same universe?
Yes.
Interesting. Now, what does he do exactly? Does he... is he a cop? Is he a space cop?
He's a space cop. He's galactic patrolman.
Is that really all he is?
Yeah. I think he,
It's like that movie,
Maybe-
Chappie or whatever.
It's
I don't know,
nothing
what's
like
that?
Chappie whatsoever,
Alright, keep
Josh. Did you even see Chappie?
No.
Then don't talk about Chappie.
Or it's just like RoboCop then. I don't know, whatever.
No, it's nothing like it.
No. Have you seen RoboCop?
I'm trying to be relatable to the public.
Josh,
Alright, keep going.
Yes, because the public is talking about RoboCop and Chappie, two movies that are over a year old now.
Chappie came out 3 months
A
ago.
year ago.
You saw the
3
new
months
RoboCop?
ago.
The new RoboCop came
No.
out a year ago, yeah.
Is it any good?
Nope.
Okay.
Watch the original.
Okay.
But yeah, so basically...
Oh my god, okay. So
yeah,
keep
we got way off topic there. But basically, it's a character in another Akira Toriyama thing who he's probably going to mix in with this universe, it looks like.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of I think during his show, he meets, Bulma's sister or something like that.
Bulma is a sister?
Yep. Made just for the manga, probably. You
Huh.
know, those retcon things. Those happen.
Did not know that whatsoever.
Yep. I forgot her name. It was Pants or some shit.
Is she better looking?
I don't know. I have not read the manga.
Has she aged
That's
better
hard
than
to do.
Has she aged better than Bulma?
Maybe not, because they don't show her.
Ah, that's true.
Oh,
They're going to bring her in, I think.
that's rough.
Maybe.
All right, well, let's get talking about this week's episode. Dragon Ball Super Episode 2, To the Promised Vacation. Vegeta goes on a family trip. With the little question mark, exclamation point.
Oh, okay. I thought you just got confused.
No.
No,
Something.
that's what it says.
Okay.
But yeah, so we're gonna break this episode down basically by the different characters, different plot points, and the first scene we get in this episode, we see King Kai's planet, and Goku shows up to train, and it reminded me a lot of the scene in Dragon Ball Battle of the Gods, where
Yeah, doesn't it?
Because
Yeah,
it's like the
doesn't
whole
it?
setup again.
Doesn't it?
yeah, we'll talk about the timeline in a little bit at the end of the episode because they're doing some stuff with this, I think.
Doesn't it?
Shut up.
I agree with Fong's enthusiasm.
But yeah, King Kai's driving around the planet with Bubbles and
Gregory, you know what? That's important.
why
Because Gregory's there, and he was an anime-only character.
is he really?
Yeah, and he wasn't in Battle of Gods at all.
Oh,
Which I figured he wouldn't be in this, but I guess he is for some reason. I don't know.
maybe he'll
It's
die.
weird.
Maybe he'll die, and that's why he's not in Battle of the Gods.
Who in
I
the
guess.
world is Gregory?
The little cricket.
Oh,
The
he wasn't in the movie?
No,
Oh.
it's not.
Yeah,
Because
but-
he's not. I figured because that was more Akira Toriyama involved, and he never, he didn't really make that character. That was never in the manga or anything.
Oh. I like him.
Yeah, It's funny. They're like, he's driving the car and he's talking to the two of them about like, oh, the path to peace or something like that. It's really weird hearing the Japanese voice actor for King Kai. I'm so used to like the English voice actor that Goku, what are you doing?
Yeah, it's very different.
Yeah, it's like
it was bizarre.
It's a deep like oh ho ho ho.
It's like a very stereotypical Asian old grandpa kind of guy.
Yeah, like a master kind of thing.
Well, I mean that's what he is.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but we know him as this like bizarre,
Like
chubby cheek, high squealing voice, something.
Yeah,
or other.
he's funny to us.
Yeah.
I mean, he's still that character. It's just that the voice is not that.
I can't view him the same now.
Exactly.
The character is definitely the same because he's still making puns and stuff.
Oh yeah.
I know, but I don't appreciate it as much because
I
it
guess.
doesn't sound like it's a joke.
We're just not used to it, I think.
Yeah, my boy Bubbles though, still bringing it home.
He did nothing.
He was there though.
Good for him. But anyway, Goku transports onto the planet right in front of King Kai's car while he's driving. He crashes off and takes out his entire house pretty much.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then Goku eats like 7 or 8 giant bowls of fried rice while he's trying to fix the house. And he's like, you can't do this all the time. You have to call me at least. I'm a powerful deity, you know. And Goku's like, I just want to train on the planet.
Yeah, though I'd love to know why he wants to drive on his planet because it's just a circle.
It's a nice car.
He likes cars, I think. I think there was something about that in Dragon Ball.
But like he can't go anywhere.
He likes the cars.
How does he even get gas for it?
He's a deity. He can do
He's
whatever
a-
he wants.
Yeah, he's a god, man.
God still needs to pay gas.
Tell that to Beerus.
Yeah.
He just blows it up if it doesn't like it.
Yeah. But Goku's training. Not really any reason for him to train, but he wants to train. And we see a scene later. He's dragging around like giant, like they look like terracotta, like dials or something like that, or discs. And he's like ruining all the grass on the planet. Poor King Kai.
Yeah, I'd hate for the landscaper guy to come there the next day and be like, "What? Okay." Oh my god.
Not gonna acknowledge that.
The
Every time I
landscaper
say
guy.
something, it's just like, nope.
The landscaper guy.
Yeah. You think he's gonna do it all himself?
Yes.
I didn't like the outfit that Goku changed into. He was wearing his turnip farmer outfit, and he gets into like a weird like tracksuit kind of thing to start training.
I think that was in Battle of Gods.
That's
Yeah,
that same tracksuit.
It looked
Yeah.
familiar.
Interesting. Because I wish that was like the first thing we saw, like the orange like gi and stuff like that.
Yeah, he actually hasn't been in that yet.
Yeah, which is interesting.
Well, I think he's saving it for the actual time when he has to fight Beerus and whatever, if it goes along with the movie.
Mm-hmm.
So
Which we'll talk about Beerus last because his timeline is very interesting right now. All right, the next focus of this episode is the Trunks family. Well, not really Trunks. I guess Briefs. Is that?
how is it the Trunks family?
Well, it's Briefs, but it's
Well,
Trunks.
Vegeta doesn't have a last name.
Exactly.
It's the Vegeta family.
So, well, Kirk, you called him the Briefs family last time, so
Yeah, so I guess we can call them the Briefs family, even though
yeah.
I don't know. But
She's got the money.
yeah, exactly.
She got the money, he got the muscle and
Trunks-
attitude.
Trunks got nothing.
Trunks got pants. Alright.
Oh boy.
Fong, I think we need to take this show to a you and me kind of thing from now
Yeah. 2-star, you know what I mean?
on. 2-star Dragon Ball.
Yo, they're all the same, man.
And by the end of the season, 1-star Dragon Ball. See you later, Fong.
Fine.
They're all worth the same weight, so you want more. Shut up.
Oh my god, let's make it 2-star right now.
All right, Josh, I'm kicking you out of the call. See ya.
Alright, bye guys.
See ya. All right, so Fong, what did you think of this little vacation plot point?
I forgot what happened.
Basically, they're going on vacation, Trunks, Bulma, and Vegeta, and they're going to a amusement park, kind of like resort area, because Vegeta promised to take Trunks there if Trunks ever hit him.
Oh yeah, it was
while
awesome
training.
because it referenced like stuff. It referenced that.
What now? Is that back? That's back from Z, right?
Yeah, that was like at the beginning of the Boo stuff.
During like the Bibbidi Bobbidi kind of stuff.
It was like right before the World Tournament.
Awesome.
So that was cool.
Yeah, it's still very jarring seeing the old animation up against the new animation.
Yeah, it's weird that they brought it back, but what they brought it back for, I liked.
Oh
So.
yeah, it was a very cool callback.
Mhm.
I like the scene in the beginning when they're flying to the area and Vegeta's just standing on top of the the plane they're in, and he's like, "Come on, is that all you got?" And they're flying underwater and like through like the trees and rocks, and he's just not flinching whatsoever.
Yep.
And then it shows after they fly through the trees, he has like branches with fruit hang from his hair.
Hmm.
I don't know, it was funny. What'd you think, Josh?
Yeah, what does Josh think?
Oh, hey guys.
Yeah. Oh, god damn it, Josh! Come on.
We value your opinion,
Sometimes.
What?
just not your jokes.
So Vegeta? What about him?
What'd you think about thing that Kenny just said that I was listening to?
Going through the trees, whatnot? That was stupid.
Yeah, it kind of was.
First of all, she's trying to kill her husband.
He asked for her to do it.
Oh, did he? See,
Yeah.
that
Line was missing.
No, he's standing on the top and he's like, I want to be training. And she's like, training? Fine. Here, take this training. And so he's like, so she's flying, like she's doing all that stuff on purpose to like help him like get used to stuff. And he's like, that was like nothing at the end.
Well, there was one line in there that was key, that was missing from the translation. But
it was there. It went by like super, super quick.
well,
It sucked.
anyway, it was dumb, but now looking back on it, it was the better part of that vacation as compared to him showing me almost nothing the entire time with that stupid concert thing, and they were chanting "Guy" the whole time. I don't know. It was bizarre.
Oh, they were calling him Old Man, I think.
That's what I
Yeah.
thought. but
Yeah, old man.
It sounded like Old Man.
yeah. Either way, I don't know.
Yeah.
was
Well,
bad.
the entire point is he doesn't want to be there at all. He wants to be training. He's jealous that Goku is allowed to train now. He's
Yeah,
like,
he knows he's at King Kai's place doing stuff. Right?
Yeah, but like they're teaching horrible family values. Can we get that out there?
what do you mean?
Like Goku wanted to leave so bad and abandon his family. Vegeta did the same thing. Oh my god.
yeah, but they still kept their promises. Like he took Trunks.
Hardly. They're like that kid where you tell them to, be quiet and they do it for 2 minutes and then they just start going on a riot and rampage after for the next half hour.
I've never experienced that, so I would not know.
That's actually shocking.
I don't have kids.
Josh.
Yeah. Anyway, so
Yeah, again, it was just a lot of like slice of life stuff. It has them going shopping and whatnot. They're buying like shirts. Okay, Josh, to go like the bad husband, bad family thing. There was one scene where Trunks is in the changing room
yeah, that was horrible.
and
That was hilarious.
and Bulma's like trying to like talk to Vegeta and kind of like rest her head on him, and he's like, "Get off me, woman!"
I
Like,
know,
shoving her off.
Give me a break.
No, like-
First of all, I'm surprised she wanted to do that after how he was acting. And then she really tries one last time and they still why'd you even marry her or whatever? My
Yeah.
god.
No, Trunks comes out with the shirt and he's like, "Dad, what do you think?" He's like, "I don't fucking care."
You buttoned it
know.
wrong. You're a scrub.
Yeah.
You're not my son.
It was great.
I don't know. I don't get it.
But to bring up what you said before about why did he even marry her?
Yeah.
Did you ever see the joke in Dragon Ball Z Abridged where
No, I never watched that, so I don't know.
there's a great scene where I think it's like right before the Cell Saga. The way they edited it was Vegeta's working out in like the gravity room, and Bulma's just like, "Haha, you're such a loser, you're such a wimp." He's like, "Shut up, woman, shut up, shut up, shut up," and he basically curses her out, and then they both pause, and she's like, "My room, 5 minutes now." And then it cuts to outside the Briefs building, and you hear oh, and then you see a giant, almost like a Kamehameha blast, coming through the window, and you hear Vegeta go, "Yes!" And then she's like, you remember to wear a condom, right? He's like, "What the fuck's a condom?"
I might have to watch that. That sounds hilarious.
Oh, Dragon Ball Z Abridged is amazing. It's the funniest Dragon Ball Z fan thing I've ever seen.
I think Fong was a little disturbed by how accurate you were trying to make those sound effects, but
A little
aside
too
from
good.
that, yeah.
What can I say? I'm well experienced
Okay.
with Vegeta.
just that little sniffle. You're like, yep.
Yep. Can we get a photo of Vegeta in that little train in every episode?
What?
They starts cutting through like things they're doing on vacation, and there's one
Oh.
scene where they're in the tiniest little train, and Vegeta's like stuck in the back in the caboose with his legs all the way up.
Yep.
They have a scene of him eating ice cream and like just not having a good time.
He was enjoying the ice cream.
No, he enjoyed.
That's true.
He enjoyed.
He had that look of I don't want to admit it, but it's pretty good.
He was smiling.
No,
I saw it.
He was enjoying the food when they get to the dinner scene.
Well,
Where again,
Yes.
why do he and Goku must consume 3 times their weight in food?
Okay, that was just a Goku thing, but once they made it so there's a race of Gokus, they made that trait across all of them.
a
Yeah.
race of Gokus.
I mean, that's what it was. There was no... He didn't plan to have a Saiyan race or anything. It was just Goku.
Yeah, and the Saiyans need more food and more gravity and more everything, I guess, to be well trained.
They really taxed the Earth, I'll tell you that.
They really do. Thank God there's only like 5 of them.
Yeah.
Well, if they keep having kids, though, jeez.
Yeah. So they're scarfing down food, and eventually they get a giant grilled octopus, and immediately Vegeta gets like flashbacks to the octopus that hit him in the face when they were flying on the plane. So he's like, I'm going to take down this entire octopus, and he pulls the tentacle and he gets sprayed with like squid ink, or I guess octopus ink, really.
Yeah, I was cheering for the dead octopus on that one.
Yeah.
It was pretty good.
Again, just a very like random scene, and then he gets pissed off, and all the windows in the building like crack, and like, okay, time to go, Vegeta, time to go. And, like, you guys can have the octopus. See you later.
You know, they didn't even pay.
I'm sure she paid.
Yeah, she's rich.
More of an incentive to run. No, I don't know.
Well, after this, there's actually a very important line here that I highlighted. It cuts to them looking at a giant like cruise liner, and Bulma says, "We could rent a first-class boat and have my birthday party on it."
Yeah.
And guess what happens on her birthday in the movie?
Oh, you skipped over the point entirely, so good job. So this is to show that her birthday has not happened yet. So these events are happening before the movie has happened.
Uh-huh.
So the events that are happening on Earth are happening out of sync from the events that are happening in space with Beerus, apparently.
I don't think that's the case.
We'll get to that in a little bit. I have proof.
What?
I have evidence behind that, so.
I disagree.
Well, you're wrong.
Whatever.
But, so this is, finally, we have it confirmed. This is happening before Battle of the Gods. That's, like, we thought so before, but this is, like, the line that makes it, like, canon. More
I mean,
Okay.
I think we could all agree on that part, at least.
Yeah. So this is happened before Battle of the Gods. So there's been no Super Saiyan God. Videl, she doesn't know. Well, she might know that she's pregnant, but we don't know yet. So it explains a lot of stuff, actually. Then we get that scene that Josh was referring to earlier, the big luau scene, where everyone's trying to get Vegeta to dance.
Yeah.
And I was really hoping that the guy on stage was going to do the bingo dance.
Oh, uh-huh.
And then that's where Vegeta sees it. And then Battle of the Gods, he does the bingo dance then.
Oh, wow, that'd be great. The guy on stage, he looked like a One Piece character. Am I right? Or
He did. He looks
Yeah.
like Brook, except not a skeleton.
No.
Yes. Dude, look at that hair.
What do you, it sounds like I have it up or something. I don't know.
You don't have it up?
That part?
Yeah, we're going through the episode. Scrub.
Forget it.
As in scrub through the episode.
No,
Okay, well, he looks exactly like Brook. He has the big black afro hair. Like, it looks exact, and his face is all, like, that slender face-looking thing.
I really disagree, but anyway, keep going.
Yeah, I'll send you a picture right now.
I don't watch One Piece, so I don't know.
Okay, well, he looks like Brook, trust me.
Just
Okay.
agree with me, Fong.
Fong. Don't do it.
Fong.
Fong.
2-star buddies.
This is Battle of the Fong right now.
Yes! No, Resurrection Fong.
Ooh. Oh, that's Resurrection F right there.
Exactly. Well, I just found our episode title when we do that episode.
Okay.
And where's this image, Kenneth?
The scene happens around the 10-minute...
Oh, I thought you were linking me, mister.
Oh, no, you said forget it.
You have to think.
Okay, well, I'll send you the picture right now if you want.
Oh my god.
Give it to me.
We're very organized.
We're extremely organized. Only professionalism here. During this scene, though, Vegeta is talking, like, he's thinking to himself about how he knows that Goku is the stronger of the two of them, and that he's training and getting stronger.
Yeah, that was actually shocking. He directly admitted it.
Well, he said to himself. He wouldn't say it out loud. He would never tell Goku, I know you're stronger than me.
You're right.
Okay, so I'm looking at this guy.
Okay.
No.
Are you dumb?
Yeah. I don't see it.
How do you not see it? This is horrible
Hold on, let's
podcasting.
get back to that. Hold on. I can see what you're saying, but it's not close enough.
I'm sorry I brought it up.
It's just the hair.
Well, anyone can have an afro, and then you'll be like, oh, Brooke, what?
It's that... Oh my god, okay. Well, anyway, so he's talking that Goku is stronger, and he wishes that he could be training.
Yeah.
And then the crowd tries, like, getting him to go on stage and start dancing. Like, come up here, old guy. You can do it. Old guy. Old guy. And Vegeta just kind of GTFOs out of there. He goes almost Super Saiyan, he blasts everyone backwards, and he just takes off.
It's a good thing they don't have to, like, hide their identity or something.
Yeah, it's not like a super secret hero kind of thing.
Yeah, because he would have done a very poor job.
He
But
doesn't give a shit.
I'm sure everyone knows what the Z War is at this point.
Well, they do and they don't, because apparently they don't appreciate them at all, because they think Hercule just did everything.
Well, no, because they erased...
I know.
The fight against...
Yeah. So you think about it, what do the people actually know of them? Not much.
all they know is that that Mr. Satan saved them from Bibbidi, or Bobbidi,
Yeah, so they don't think anything of them.
I guess. But they know that they didn't erase, like, Cell and stuff like that. Did they?
No. They knew they were there.
There you go. Because there was that big tournament that was broadcasted worldwide.
No, but didn't the broadcast go down, though?
No, but they saw them.
Yeah, like the Z Warriors were a thing. Everyone was, like, cheering on the Z Warriors.
But they thought they were, like, fakes and stuff. Because that's what Hercule said. Oh, it's all trickery and shit like that.
Okay, well, it really doesn't matter what they think of them, but they are aware of them.
And they had that cool recreation in the Buu Saga. I don't know if you all saw that. It's pretty cool.
Oh,
Is that what you're sending right now?
Yeah. It was like actors looking at them.
Oh, that's so
dressed as
funny.
them, yeah. And it's like, oh, Goku's dead and whatever. And then Hercule comes in.
Am I looking at the right thing?
That's actually really funny.
Yeah.
See a picture of just some little guy with gloves?
It's Yamcha.
It's Yamcha.
Oh. I like Yamcha. Okay.
And then so Vegeta flies away, and he's training now in the Capsule Corp gravity room.
Just like in Battle of Gods.
Yeah.
Isn't that ironic?
No, not really.
Oh.
It actually makes perfect sense, Josh.
Oh. All right, keep going.
All right, and that's kind of Vegeta's plotline right there. And then we get to good old Beerus.
His was boring. I was bored. It was boring.
Well, that's because he didn't really do much.
Well, he only blew up a planet. I mean, what?
Well, first he's just chilling out in his castle, giving Weiss exactly 3 minutes to go get him food. And so
There's Whis, man. Keep going.
Okay. So he's waiting for Whis. Whis shows up like a comet on a planet of dinosaurs, which I thought that was Whis gonna blow up the planet and be the comet that killed the dinosaurs. Like, that would have been awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But instead we're treated to like these little minion-looking creatures. That's all I saw when I saw these things. Taking down a giant dinosaur to carry back home. And while they're carrying it back home, Whis shows up and demands to take the dinosaur meat for Beerus. And the big alien warrior guy is like, nope, not gonna happen. And
That guy was pretty cool, though.
I mean, he was just generic. I thought he was going Super Saiyan for a moment.
Yeah, he had an aura. I didn't expect that.
Yeah,
He turned into, like, Ant-Man starring Paul Rudd, and I was like,
Josh, stop making random pop culture references that have absolutely nothing to do with the show. I'm going to strangle you through the microphone.
that was actually somewhat relevant.
How is this relevant to Paul Rudd as Ant-Man?
I don't think it had to do with it.
There's no shrinking. There's no ants. There's no nothing. How?
Okay,
Pop
one other
culture
comparison.
is not funny when you use it incorrectly.
What about how...
He looked like a Machoke, all right? Or a Machamp.
Good one, Kenny.
Thank you.
What about the little green guys? Didn't they remind you of little minions?
I already said that.
No, because they have more eyes.
Well, some of them have more eyes in the Minion movie, apparently.
They have 4 times the eyes.
Yeah.
Okay, keep going.
So they're about to fight, and then Beer shows up like, you know what, I'm tired of waiting for my meal. and like he doesn't care about the planet anymore.
Yep.
So he just straight blows it up because he can do that.
Yeah.
And then they both are waiting outside the planet, like kind of watching it explode. And they're talking about this is where the timeline stuff comes into play. Whis has a line where he says, "Beerus, you're extra cranky ever since I've woken you up." So in Battle of the Gods, we see Whis wake Beerus up. And then we don't I believe that these scenes are happening between when Beerus wakes up and when he finally remembers Super Saiyan God.
Well, yeah. Because as you saw in the end, he finally starts to remember the whole thing and then says it.
Well, yeah, but that's the thing. We've been seeing these scenes as if we thought they were running in tandem with what we're seeing on Earth.
I think they are.
I think no, because these
are if you keep watching.
Again, look at it this way.
Well,
Battle of the Gods starts on Bulma's birthday. This is happening. The stuff on Earth is happening before Bulma's birthday. So this is happening before Battle of the Gods. We see Beerus wake up in Battle of the Gods. So these scenes we're seeing are taking place like 15, 20 minutes into the movie already.
Yeah.
Where he's already woken up and he's like stretching his legs like for the first couple of days, just trying to get back to the swing of things. And like again, like in the movie, we're made to believe that he wakes up, he does nothing for a couple hours, and then he goes to Earth and finds Goku. Where apparently not a lot of time, but a couple of days have passed since he woke up.
But this doesn't really change anything of what we were thinking. Because they're still going to be redoing this entire
because I
thing.
think it's a retelling. Kenny thinks it's not, I guess.
Well,
they have to.
Well, after watching the end, like the next time on Dragon Ball S thing at the end of this episode, it might be a retelling, but this at least explains why we're seeing Beerus already woken up. Because, again, to this point, they hadn't mentioned him being asleep at all.
No, I think they're going to say that, and then people who didn't watch the movie are going to say, what do they mean by that? And then they're going to have a flashback of that, and they're going to explain that. They're just going to redo the entire thing.
I think the whole thing is just being redone right now. Still.
Again, that could definitely happen. I don't want them to do that, but...
Well, no one wants them to if you saw the movie, but they're gonna.
I can see how it would fit better now.
Well...
I think it extra confirms that it's not, because of Bulma's line about having a birthday party on a ship. If they have it on a ship, then that's definitely going to be a retelling because it wasn't on a damn ship.
Well, Well, we'll talk about the next time on Dragon Ball S at the end of this episode because we saw some scenes that look like the birthday party scenes from Battle of the Gods. Almost look like they were like showing like snippets of stuff.
Well, mine wasn't translated, so I really didn't pay too much attention to it.
Okay. Well, I saw it translated, so.
Lucky you!
But yeah, so just Beerus and Whis are just watching the plant blow up, and finally Beerus remembers the word Super Saiyan God.
And that also in the movie was like in a different scene when he brings that up.
Well, he asked that little worm thing what a Super Saiyan God is, doesn't he? It's like a little it's a little blue worm in a cup.
Oh yeah, I guess. He was like, "Did you tell me this 39 years ago when I fell asleep?"
Yeah. So this is him remembering after waking up, and it's important. Okay. But yeah, that's basically the entire episode. It's just those three storylines: Goku, Vegeta, and Beerus. Again, nothing really big has happened yet. What'd you guys think overall of the episode?
Vegeta's voiced by Captain Falcon. That was cool.
Yes.
What?
The Japanese voice actor is the same.
And I really like his voice, so...
I don't know. I didn't really like the episode. It was just another filler, basically.
I feel like there was more story than last episode, so
Yeah.
I'll give it a pass.
Again, I was just happy to get some of the timeline stuff figured out in my head, because that's the biggest thing. I'm still trying to establish where things are happening and how they're doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Because they can either do a great job, or they could just be like, fuck it, let's just redo the entire story. I'm like, no.
I mean, I still think they are, but... Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. So really...
Again, another slice of life episode.
Yeah.
We didn't get any Vegeta last week, so it was nice seeing him this week.
Yeah, it's one of those episodes you can... Like, if you know Dragon Ball Z and all that stuff, you can probably get away without seeing it at all.
Mm-hmm.
But...
Well,
You
again,
know,
I think this is
it's
just
something.
it's all still set up. I think they're really
Yeah.
trying to get a good like this is where all the characters are. This is what happened. This is when it's happening.
Very true.
All right, now for next week, our third episode. Where does the dream go? Look for Super Saiyan God. That's the name of
if
next
you
week's
remember
title.
from the movie, that's Beerus going around being like, "Have you heard of this Super Saiyan God?" And then Goku's like, "A Super Saiyan God? I don't know what that is. I
That
didn't know
sounds
there was someone like that."
that sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, but at the let's quickly go through the preview for next week's episode. We get some quick shots here of a bunch of different scenes. The first shot, it's like okay, this is what I'm talking about. It looks like the party, so it shows.
Yeah.
It
It looks like the
shows-
party from the movie.
Yeah, everyone's dressed in the same clothes as the movie. There's like the stages all set up. Everyone's arriving. We see Krillin and like with his kid showing up. Everyone's dressed the same way.
But are
Boo's-
they on a boat?
No, they're not.
It
they're
doesn't look like
It's
it.
the scene.
Really?
It's the scene from Battle of the Gods.
Like it
Oh.
still could be technically.
No, it's not a boat. There's a
Then why'd you even bring that up?
the briefs building is right there, Josh. It's not a boat.
Yeah, but that could have been them gathering to then go on a boat. It doesn't
No.
necessarily
It's not the
confirm.
boat.
If you're
If
the
it
one
takes
that
place
wants,
on a boat, that confirms it's being retold. I'd like to point that out.
you're the one that wants to resist the other thing. So I'm saying there's a possibility, but it's highly unlikely. It just looks like it's exactly what the party was from the movie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I know,
So
but I'm saying there's a slight chance,
no, there's not.
technically, that it's not. But
And we see more scenes. We see old Kai looking up at the sky, freaking out again, saying how like, oh, more plants are disappearing. Beerus is awake. We see Beerus and Whis in the palace with Beerus like launching. Looks like a little rubber ball around the room, and
Yep.
like eating food.
I feel like that happened in the movie too.
Well, again, all these scenes seem like the opening scenes of Battle of the Gods. That's what I'm trying to get at. We see Goku weight training on King Kai's planet, and he's talking to old Kai, like, are you sure Beerus is awake? Are you sure? Like, trying to keep it away from Goku a little bit. And then we get more scenes of Beerus eating food in the palace, complaining how it's good or bad. Then we get the little blue worm guy talking about the Super Saiyan God. And then King Kai freaking out about something. And then one final scene of Vegeta in the training room. And that's next week's episode's little preview.
But wait, what exactly is your stance on this then? I thought you were saying that you don't think they're going to retell the movie at all.
I don't think they are.
How are they not based on that scene
I
or that
feel 'cause
collection?
all those scenes are like the setup scene for the movie.
So you just think they're somehow going to bypass the movie?
I think at the end of next week's episode, it's going to say, go watch Battle of the Gods.
That's impossible.
I disagree.
With who?
Kenny,
Oh, okay. Because I was like, after I said that's impossible, you're like, I disagree. I was
because
like, wait.
I know episode descriptors for future episodes.
Dun, dun, dun. Spill.
Anyone want to know?
Yeah,
Anyone?
talk
Anyone?
about it. Spill it.
Give me
All
a
right, folks, this is our officially our spoiler section. If you do not want spoilers, please stop listening now. If you're stopping to listen now, we'll see you next week. Fong, go ahead and spoil.
But okay, episode 4. It's Pilaf fun. It's Pilaf, screwing around and shit.
Yeah.
And which I mean, it's not that much. Okay, first of all, when I saw this, it was just like one line description, so it's not very in depth. But I know in episode 5, Goku fights Beerus as a Super Saiyan 3.
Ooh.
Okay. So that's like his
So-
first like attempt of like trying to fight him.
Still
Whatnot.
at the beginning of the movie.
Yep.
Hmm.
I don't know, Ken.
So I'm gonna go with it's probably retelling still.
Do you think they're going to add more dialogue and more scenes in to make it different? Because I can't believe they would just rehash. the
Yeah,
episode.
that's what they're
Well,
doing.
obviously
basically.
they're gonna slightly change it, add a
Yeah.
little more depth, but obviously also because the movie was what, an hour and a half, I think. And
Longer.
it was longer than that.
Oh, well, Josh, the one we watched was an hour and a half, but it's actually 2 hours.
Oh, okay,
But that's like the extended edition.
yeah, but like
I
even
bet they're gonna use the
so,
extended one.
that's not that many episodes technically. And if Fong said by episode 5 that's happening, there's at least another 3 after that probably. So
That was
like
pretty early in that. In the
yeah,
movie,
so
too.
it's gonna end up being that exact length and maybe slightly more. Yeah.
I'm just worried that the next, 5 weeks of us talking will be like, hey, it's Battle of the Gods still.
Well, that's the thing. I think that's what's gonna end up
That's
being.
what's
Like,
happening right now.
yeah, so we won't actually see a new episode until September,
Well,
maybe.
no, these are new episodes because I feel like they're gonna weave in part of
Yeah,
the
I,
universe stuff, like with Champa and all that shit, because
yeah. I
they
mean,
already
just
showed him
little
off.
things, but like I don't know, like a
Like
really.
Whis mentions in this episode that they're in the seventh universe or whatever.
Yeah, he says that dragon meat is like the third favorite food in the entire seventh universe.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know, Ken.
But now
That's
here's the thing.
life.
So if they are retelling Battle of the Gods, what happens when Resurrection F comes in?
They retell that.
God damn it, they better not.
And there's things to tell in between the two. I can't say exactly without spoiling the movie, but
That's true because
apparently
you know stuff.
apparently there's a lot of things they didn't explain in that movie itself. So
Well, that'll be good because I feel like they did that in anticipation of this then.
yeah. But then again, by the time the episode 5 happens, what is it? Revival of F will be out in America, and
Yeah.
we will have watched it probably.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. So we got to do our Battle of the Gods. Oh, this will be good. Then we have to do our Battle of the Gods episode pretty soon then.
Yeah.
Before
Oh
we
yeah.
watch it.
Also, there's gonna be a week off in between. I think it's after episode 3 or episode 4, something like that. They're taking a week off.
Oh, that's probably when we'll do our Battle of the Gods episode then to fill that
Sure.
slot.
Okay.
Awesome. So wait, that comes out August 4th in the U.S.
Yeah, that week.
That sounds right. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, that works out perfectly then. I'm very excited for Resurrection F because I know nothing about it besides blue hair.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, and Ken, just to finish up on the other point about like the movie and how they're
Yes,
retelling
yes.
whatnot, it's almost like you have to think of it in a different context than like, well, from what I know, like Pokemon movies or Detective Conan or One Piece or things like that. It's like they're not like those are not part of the whole storyline, but these are. So it's different. It's not what you're used
that's
to.
the thing. In the past, I've accepted the fact that Dragon Ball movies are never part of the actual canon.
Yeah.
But this is the first time that
Yeah.
they came out and said this is part of the canon. We're using this to bypass GT and start a new franchise, which I'm okay with. And when we found out that the new series wasn't happening after Battle of the Gods, it was happening a little beforehand. I just didn't want them to, like. Did you ever watch when Futurama got canceled? They came back years later with 4 movies. What they did was they took those 4 movies, cut them down to 20-minute segments, took out a bunch of content, and released them on Comedy Central as a new season. So the show, so you were watching basically the movies cut up into little bits with a lot of scenes cut out to make it fit into that format. That's what I'm most afraid of with Battle of the Gods. If what we see for the next couple episodes is just Battle of the Gods, like literally they take the same animation, cut it up, and remove some scenes or add some extra stuff in, it's like, okay, I'm now sifting through content I've already seen for something that's not as good.
That honestly might be close to what's going to happen.
That's I'm afraid of. That's my biggest worry.
I don't think it'll be that bad.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm still gonna watch it. It's not like I'm gonna screw this noise and flip the bird and walk off. But
No. I'm sure there will be some reused animation, but I think there's gonna be a lot of like explanation type stuff, like why Vegeta is training and stuff like that, or what Bulma was doing before she had the birthday party and shit like that. Because that's what all this is so far. It's set for the movie, and then they'll go through the movie, but there will probably be more setup around that.
I'm hoping they show more of the peel off stuff because that was kind of weird in the movie too. They didn't really go into full detail about why they were kids.
Yeah, I think that's what episode 4 is going to be about.
You said it was called Pilaf something or other, right?
Yeah, Pilaf's he's in the episode. It's going to be about him, I think. So
Yeah.
I really hope that they make what's her name? Is her name Mai, the girl?
Yeah.
I really hope that they keep Mai and Trunks together because I like that part of the movie. A lot.
Oh.
my
But-
Trunks
But then she
OTP.
stole from them, man. He can't do
No,
that.
but at the end they were in the tree together.
I know, but like,
She's actually an old woman.
yeah, see, that's kind of disturbing.
So she can show him brand new things he's never heard of.
Oh, Ken.
What?
I never thought you'd be the one encouraging that, but okay.
I think we're thinking of way 2 different things here, Joshy. What are you thinking?
Yeah,
Let's
okay.
not talk about it.
All right, we're done here.
Well, we are getting to the end of our show here. Any last closing thoughts or ideas from you guys? Anything at all?
Captain Falcon's cool.
Yes, he is.
You guys should watch Battle of the Gods if you haven't already.
You don't have to. It's coming on next week.
Yeah, but I would watch that. It's better. Anyway.
I really want them to just release like episode 3 and call it Battle of the Gods. It's a 2-hour long episode. This is interesting.
I don't know. Anyway.
In all theory, I think that the Battle of the Gods storyline takes about 4, maybe 5 episodes.
You're gonna get it for so much longer than that.
Yeah. If you know how anime works, that's at
I
least
do know
a
how
solid
anime works.
105. No.
They drew Skypiea out like 80 episodes. I was like, oh my god.
One Piece, by the way.
Yes.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I had to clarify a little bit. I'm like, if people are just listening to this for Dragon Ball, and then I'm like, But yeah. Anyway, Ken, what are your closing thoughts?
I really hope they don't just rehash everything. Again, I just don't want them to do what they did to Futurama. That's all I'm hoping for. Give me enough new information to where I don't feel like I'm rewatching something that I've already seen. Because, again, people have seen Battle of the Gods. Battle of the Gods did amazing in Japan when it came out. And Resurrection F did even better. It's still the #1 movie in Japan this year. So don't rehash the #1 movie. I mean,
they're more inclined to do that, aren't they?
I guess. Just like, hey, the movie you love.
We know you love it, so here it is again.
In 20
with about
minute
5
segments.
new pieces of dialogue per episode that you have to pay attention to just to hear it.
In this scene, Goku sneezed. In Battle of the Gods, he coughed.
Exactly. And he moved like 5 feet to the right at one point. This time only 2. So therefore changed the trajectory, and they had to change the animation. It's stuff that only certain people would appreciate.
Exactly.
I'm optimistic.
Right. You're optimistic.
Even though I was disappointed initially with the idea, I'm okay with it now.
We'll have to wait and see then, I guess.
What does Josh think?
I'm optimistic for when it hits about October or November when we get to better content.
Next year?
That I haven't seen. Yeah.
In October, we're just getting to the scene where he turns into Super Saiyan God. God damn it!
Honestly, I wouldn't even put it past them. I would not be shocked if that's the case.
Oh boy.
But
all right. Well, I think this is a good time to end this episode off here. Thank you all for listening to the 3-star Dragon Ball Buddies. Please join us again next week when we discuss episode 3 of Dragon Ball Super. Until then, I've been Ken.
I'm Josh.
I am Fong.
See you guys next time. Bye-bye.